First time in, I don't know, a dozen years, emerging markets are doing well. Europe is substantially outperforming the United States, at least in terms of market returns. I'm not sure everybody's focus should be solely on what's going on in the U.S. It's obviously American markets are the most influential and largest part of the global equity world. When we look at earnings, it's kind of hard to say, hey, this is unjustified froth. Look at Microsoft, look at Facebook. These guys are shooting the lights out. It's no surprise their stocks are at or near all-time highs.
Yeah, and some people will say, well, I've done very well since that market mess in April. I do have questions about whether this continues. Time to take profits. I mean, the challenge there is that does sound a little like market timing, and it's hard to get market timing right.
Sure. So, we've seen a lot of all-time highs, and whenever we hit all-time highs, I invariably get a run of emails saying, hey, the market looks toppy, it looks frothy, all-time highs make me nervous. So I wrote up a column explaining here's the history of all-time highs and why markets tend to do well when they make all-time highs, and published it and got a ton of pushback on it. The problem is that column was published at Bloomberg in 2014. Imagine if you said the market looks toppy, we're at new all-time highs, I'm tapping out. That was 65% ago. It's really, really difficult, if not impossible, to guess when the market is making that key reversal at the top. I don't want to suggest there aren't problems, that everything isn't perfect, but on average, when you have low inflation and low unemployment, kind of hard to be too bearish on the overall stock market.
Barry Ritholtz, co-founder, chairman, and chief investment manager at Ritholtz Wealth Management. He's also author of How Not to Invest. Mr. Ritholtz, thank you so much.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.
Grand Tuesday morning. I'm out early as usual, getting my errands done and so forth. And as usual, I'm listening to talk radio. And on talk radio, the conversation while I'm running my errands this morning, it's about 8:55 a.m. They're talking about tariffs and the booming stock market. The stock market is booming. This is another talk I'm having about tariffs. And I keep telling folks, you have to stop listening to people who know nothing about tariffs and or anything else when it comes to investing. The stock market is up because our economy is doing pretty well, even during this tariff war. Our economy is doing very well. So the tariff war, in my opinion, that's been initiated by Trump, it should have been done a long time ago by the other 4 or 5 presidents. So, and it hasn't. And the economy is eventually, in the long run, it's going to benefit from the tariff war. We've been getting robbed by these other countries. We're the biggest consumer in the world. We're the biggest consumer in the world, people. American dollar is top dollar in the world, even now, still is. American people are the most freest people of all countries in the world. So, if you are investing, you're buying stock like I'm buying stock. If you're an investor, this is the time you should be investing. your money. You should be buying stock. You should be buying all types of stocks, whether it's a mutual fund or 401k. If you're still working, and if your job has a 401k and they're contributing you free money for investment, you should be taking advantage of your 401k at your employer. If you're retired, like I'm retired, you still should be investing, growing your money, letting your money work for you. I invest a lot in AI stock. That's what I invest in AI stock. And one of my best AI stock is Nvidia. It's doing good, doing very well. I'm very happy with my investment in Nvidia, the big cyber chip company, one of the best in the world. So as this tariff war goes on, it goes on. The world will go on, people. The world's not going to stop because we're in a tariff war. That's nonsense. These other countries need American dollars. They need American consumers' dollars. So they're going to fold to the Trump war, in which they should, because I agree with Trump. We've been getting robbed. Americans have been getting robbed. So as we go through this short little pain of terrorist war, the economy is doing great. America's still going. People are still going to the store, buying their goods and so forth. You guys have a nice Tuesday while I get back to my errands to get back home before it gets too hot.